Hello, everybody. We just got back from seeing Superman. I did my out of the theater reaction last night. We went to the Amazon Prime early access screening, and my wife was filming it for me. And we just got home, and she was like, "I need to do my reaction because I have a lot to say on this movie." And so we're just gonna let her talk for a minute. We're gonna.
Ow.
This is
Ow.
this is our in depth. It kind of in depth because we just saw it tonight. So we're gonna talk a little bit more than our out of theory reaction. We're gonna try to not do spoilers here. Try to don't spoil anything, okay? Um,
Okay.
so if we talk about something spoiler-ish, we will put the warning up before. But I don't think we're gonna spoil anything. So yeah, what do you think of the movie?
That was such a good movie. I haven't felt like that happy after a movie in a really long time. Like the feeling like I want to see more movies
Right.
in a long time.
It's a very makes you feel hopeful, makes you
Right.
feel it just makes
Right.
you happy. I was looking over at her the entire movie, and she was smiling, and she was looking at me. I was smiling. I think I was smiling throughout the entire movie. It's it is an experience. I quite honestly think it is a masterpiece. I think it is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I do too. Like there was the emotion, the love story, the
Mm-hmm.
action. It was very suspenseful. Like I was sweating.
She was.
Like I was freaking out. Like there
I
was a moment where it's just like, okay. And it just is so stressful. Like not in a bad way, but just like you want everything to work out. So it's just like, oh my gosh.
So let's my friends call me want me to talk about it right now. I'm gonna call them later. Um, so let's talk about the movie a little bit. So let's talk about David Cornsweet. What do you think of him as Superman? He's a new Superman, new universe. What do you think?
Yeah, he's perfect for
I
that role.
Yeah.
Like I don't even associate the old Superman with it anymore. Sorry. Like
I don't either, honestly.
he
And
owned
I
that.
love
He owned
I
that.
love Henry Cavill, but
And he did both really well. Like okay, you know how you always say like all the Spider-Man movies, they're always like
Peter Parker and
either or. They do
right.
one really well with other ones just kind of like mid. No. No.
He
He
did
did both great.
Clark Kent and
Even though I mean
Superman.
it's just himself, but it still was really good. And then like you could just tell how much he cared about everyone in his life, which I
Right.
liked. Even as Superman,
Yeah,
he was
and Clark
still
Kent.
he still showed like he cared, I guess.
Let's go
But
Rachel Brosnahan. What do you
I mean,
think?
I don't have any like knowledge on how she's supposed to be.
Lois Lane.
So, yeah, like
She
I
was
don't
good.
really have a
She was great.
strong opinion on that, but I liked her in the movie.
Yeah.
But like, people have their thoughts on I don't really have thoughts on that.
So those are the
But
two. Those are the two main leads. I don't know what our dog's doing right now.
oh,
Okay, there he
good.
goes.
Okay.
Coda. Okay. So speaking of, oh, he's off. Here, you talk to them for a second. You can. I'll get him.
He was about to say, speaking of dogs, Krypto, is that his name?
Yes, Krypto the super dog.
Yes. I
We just recently got this dog
yeah.
4 months ago, so we are new dog parents. So we we understand what it's like to have a dog now, and Crypto was very very relatable to us. I think.
I just thought like at first when I saw he was going to be in the movie, I didn't know how that was going to go kind of thing.
Okay, he is wanting to go outside. We're gonna pause this. I'll be right back to you. Okay, so I just took our dog out to pee, and he in fact did not pee, and he was running around the yard. So hopefully he doesn't run out again. But that's what I'm saying. We are dog parents now, so we know how dogs act. And Crypto in this movie is totally insane, and we relate to that because our boy Coda right here is insane as well. So I'm glad they added Crypto. The same as my wife here. I thought when I first heard about Crypto that it wasn't gonna be like it just wasn't going to work because I mean we've never seen that in live action before. So having actually seen the movie now, I'm like, it just wouldn't be the same without Crypto.
Yeah.
He needed to be in this movie.
Well, and he
So
helped him out more than I thought he was going to
yeah,
be. Like, I didn't think he was going to be as much of a help.
right,
So
right,
that
yeah, no,
was,
he was great.
yeah, yeah.
Let's talk about the visuals because I know a lot of people had have been talking about the visuals. I'll go first. Actually, no, you go first. What do you think about the visuals?
Well, I told him it was so like just beautiful, the whole thing. I don't think that people are freaking out about the freaking CGI. It's not that like it's not a big deal at all.
It
Actually,
looks
yeah,
amazing. Actually,
nothing looks like we're
what
kind of
did you
like.
say about the flying scenes?
I said I get I even said to his face from the trailer that first came out, that looked bad.
Mm-hmm.
But in the movie, there's a bunch of flying scenes, obviously, because it's Superman. It looks so good
Yeah, and they fixed
and
that one. They
very
fixed that one flying scene. It looks
yes.
way better now.
It just looks so good.
Yeah, the whole thing. The CGI is like
Right.
polished. The CGI is polished. We're gonna go
Yeah.
through. So this movie had humor. It had action. It had heart. It had love. It had horror. Like any person seeing this movie, I think they're gonna find at least one thing that they love about it. And I don't know how. Like my entire theater clapped afterwards. That's how endearing they're
Yeah.
clapping throughout the movie. Um, this is a fan favorite. You can bring your kids to this movie. Uh,
There's just like a few cuss words
yes, there's
here
a
and
few cuss
there, but
words.
like it's not like gross. I told him what
Yeah.
I don't like superhero movies that it's just like killing people throughout the whole
Mhm.
movie. It's just kind of like icky. This movie did not do that at
Yeah.
all. Like he still was being a superhero without having all of that gross. And
This is not a spoiler. He saved so many people
yeah,
in this movie.
and that's what I like, and I think what's missing about a lot of other movies I've watched. Because then it's just like, what is even the point of this movie?
Right.
You know what I mean?
She has popcorn on her shirt, so
Yeah, and
he is
he's
going
looking.
crazy at it.
But I just think that was nice to see. It was refreshing because a lot of other superhero movies, it's like all you see is like there is good guys,
Yeah.
but all they
Hey,
show
like,
is people like shooting each other, and I'm
think
like,
about Thunderbolts compared to
exactly,
what we just
yeah,
saw. It's like night and
no,
day. I know
no.
Thunderbolts was supposed to
And
be dark.
even Lex as the bad guy
Mhm.
doesn't really like.
Don't spoil anything, right?
I'm not, but I'm just saying he's not like your classic like. I don't know, like he didn't like scare me. Does that make
I mean, there's
sense?
some
Like,
point, but I don't know if he didn't scare you, but there's some points where you just want to punch him in the face.
well, yeah,
Like,
no, he's
multiple. He
definitely
did.
an a hole, but
Nicholas
yeah,
Holt did amazing as Lex Luthor. He was menacing. He was. You hate him. You literally hate him, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but he does amazing. Like we said, David Cornsweet, Rachel Brosnahan. Those are the three. Coda. Okay. I'm gonna hold him like this. They all the cast does amazing. Even the side characters did amazing. I most
look at my knee.
most of the time when I see a movie, I walk out of it and I'm like, there's like this one scene I would change or whatever, but I can't think of one. I cannot think of one thing I would change in this movie, and that's what I like to see. And my favorite movie of all time is The Incredibles. The first ever Incredibles, I think, it was ahead of its time. I think it's underappreciated. I think it's amazing. And this is my number 2 movie probably ever. That and The Batman with Robert Pattinson. But I think since how happy this left me feeling after the movie, that has to be number 2.
Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites now as well, which I did not expect.
She doesn't really like superhero movies that much, and she
I always watch them.
Yeah,
but like I said, a lot of them are just like you don't leave the theater and you're like, man, yeah,
and
I
this
really
one,
want to go watch other superhero movies. That's how I always feel. I'm like, I don't know. This one didn't make me feel that way at all.
and after this,
I
you
liked
feel hopeful.
everything about it.
Let's go.
Everything. There wasn't actually one thing I would have changed about it. And we kept seeing those early people saying like there's a couple
Yeah,
things
I don't know
I would
what they were talking about
change.
in that.
So then we were like, oh, okay. But there's not a single thing I would change. I think those people are just being they just want to say something to say something. It's not
you
true.
Heard it here first, folks.
They do. They're just trying to stir the pot
I
that does
think so,
not
too.
need to be stirred.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think we've covered a lot of stuff here. Is there anything else that you're just like I have to mention this without spoiling anything? I mean, the music's good, the visuals are
Yeah.
good, the characters are good, and I'm saying good, but I really mean perfect.
Oh,
Honestly,
I liked how you really got to know all of the characters
right?
in that movie. Like we got to know all of them.
Yeah,
And like it sets you up for like how they're going to act from now
right.
on,
And
which is good.
she was worried. I was worried about this also. She thought it was going to be over convoluted with like too many characters and too many things happening. But she
Yeah.
told me without spoiling anything. What did you say about the movie? Because you thought it was
What?
gonna be way too complicated, but it was.
Oh no. The whole like plot was very simple
And that's a
actually.
good thing.
And it didn't feel like rushed. It also
Mm-hmm.
didn't feel like super boring cuz I get bored if it's too long. I hate when movies are
Oh,
like two
yeah. You're right. This
two
movie,
and a 45 minutes. I just can't.
this
It's just too
movie,
much.
this movie's 2 hours and 9 minutes with credits. It's the perfect runtime.
Yeah.
Nothing felt too rushed. Nothing felt
No.
too slow. It was the perfect pacing. They
And
just
I
kept.
just think it was crazy that like within those 2 hours, I guess, I I know all of them now. And
Mhm.
I didn't really like I said I didn't really know some of those characters before this movie just cuz I didn't.
Yeah.
But now I do. And again, I don't have really opinion on a lot of them cuz I don't read comic books, but I just think like now it really sets you up for like where he's going.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my next question. Does this make you even more excited for the future of the DC universe?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
1000%.
I don't know how he's going to do Batman
Yeah,
just because Batman is just so doom and gloom and this is the complete opposite of that.
yeah.
So I'm wondering like I don't know, like is Batman going to have more of that vibe?
I think he's
Is it going to
definitely.
just fit into other movies?
I
Like, I
think
don't
he's
know.
definitely gonna have more of a fantastical because Robert Pattinson is like more very
Oh,
dark and
yeah.
gloomy, and I don't think Batman in this universe is gonna be like that. I think he's gonna be like a fantastical. Like he lives in a world
Right.
with aliens that exist, so
Right.
it's gonna have to be. It's still gonna be dark because he's Batman, but
Right.
it's not gonna be like Robert Pattinson. I
I
don't think.
just don't yeah, I don't know. That makes me curious, but all those other characters that were in it, I think it does make me excited because if it's like that, I want to go watch it. So,
Exactly. Last thing, there are two post-credit scenes. Not crazy important if you stay, but they're fun.
no, I thought that I was like,
they're, they're
"Oh,
they're fun. They're fun post-credit scenes, but they're not. You don't have to stay to see them. Like if
no."
you have to pee really bad, you can leave. Honestly, you'll
Yeah.
probably see them online.
They were more just like funny
Yeah, they're. I mean,
than
they're funny for
anything.
sure. And okay, last thing, actually, this time the comedy was amazing.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
scared that the comedy was going to be overbearing and just not like I thought it was gonna be way too much. I think we might have laughed at every single joke.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think we might have laughed at every single joke. There wasn't a joke where I
And
was
I
like,
thought there was a
"Oh,
couple characters that were going to be like cringy,
right."
that were going to like ruin the whole. Because I just hate when there's certain characters or like humor in there, and you're just kind of like,
Hmm.
ooh, like why did they say that? But
Right.
it at first glance, I was like, oh no, like so and so is definitely going to ruin this movie a little bit, but
Yeah.
they didn't. It actually all
And she was laughing. I was
it
laughing.
all worked out. So yeah, I thought it was that was also surprising too, like actually how funny it was.
This movie is actually hilarious.
Yeah, like I was very surprised by that
Yeah.
because again, I have not why I just haven't laughed in a stupid superhero movie and I can't even tell you the last time. Probably Spider-Man movies. That's why I like them so
Right.
much.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Hmm.
Just too much. So, but they did a good job on that.
Yeah. I think that's about it for this video, guys. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos. I know we're gonna go see this again on Thursday, and I am gonna see it like 4 more times. I don't know if she'll see it 4 more because she's gonna go with me on Thursday, right?
Yeah, I'll probably see it like one more time.
Yeah, one
And
or
that's
two.
good for me.
And then my buddy's coming down. on Thursday. And we're gonna see what they. So I might actually make a video with him getting his reaction to it. So stay tuned for that. Might do a little breakdown of the whole movie, spoiler talk when y'all see it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna take this dog out again, see if he pees, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.